Well, hello and welcome to Friday Night Update. It's week 100. We're here for the Xenon backpack. I believe that I'm here with Cornet. I think he's maybe doing his own intro. I'd like to say welcome to Michael. Thank you very much for joining us so quickly. Hope you enjoyed the music. It plays just for the peeps. Trying to just kick time. Are you there, Cornet?
I'm there. Hey, Michael. Welcome.
Hello. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Eager to get on with this week's update. We are in week 100, and just as I said, there might be something special. We do indeed have the Xenon backpack for the hunters. This is going to be one that I'm going to be using, sounds like. The Xenon backpack boosts skinning and harvesting for intrepid hunters. Ooh, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So take us off, if you will, please.
So, welcome to week 100. A century of Icarus weekly updates. 3 digits now. Yeah. This week brings the Xenon backpack, a new hunting backpack with unique buffs and perks, such as skinning speed boosts and reduction to knife wear. Both of them nice, especially the reduction to knife wear.
Yeah.
Skinning speed boost, you know, when you're in the skinning animation and you get attacked, you have to wait till the skinning animation stops. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, well, you can actually stop it by repressing E, but hey ho.
Until you actually start skinning.
Yeah, this is very true.
And we're also 1 week away from Hypatia Part 2, which will add operations and exotic spawns in Olympus open world games. So exotic spawns in Olympus open world. Check. So no red exotic farming from open world. Only the purple ones.
Okay.
It's fine though. So we have a couple of notable improvements now. Chamois and Tusker vestiges now drop as intended. And the Woolly Zebra trophy now actually looks like a Woolly Zebra. I've checked, Chamois and Tuskers indeed do drop vestiges. One note here though, if you craft a Tusker trophy, it has the mesh of a Komodo trophy. It says Tusker trophy, but it looks like and it basically is a Komodo trophy. So they messed stuff up with the trophies, and they messed more with the whole vestiges and trophies.
Okay.
Actually, when I was playing earlier tonight, I skinned an alpha wolf carcass, and it gave me an hyena vestige.
Oh, oops.
I skinned a jaguar, and it gave me a pronghorn vestige. So,
that's not good.
Yeah.
Big faux pas. Big faux pas. Oopsie.
Yeah, they messed things up a little bit. Oops.
Yeah, I could say that requires a couple of revisits, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, could you imagine getting the Kia vestige for killing a mammoth?
Yeah, you're like, I want a big ass mammoth trophy, and then you craft it, and you get a Kia.
Yeah. Oops.
Well, let's hope they fix it quickly, because people who wanna make those trophies now, like the Tusker trophy, or you want to make a jag trophy, so you kill a jag, but you get a pronghorn. I have no idea what you get if you kill a pronghorn though, because pronghorn, the trophy at least, that have the Prometheus icon thingy.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. Is the pronghorn Prometheus exclusive? Looks like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, at least it gave me a pronghorn trophy on my Styx open world. Trying to look at things from the bright side, you know.
Yeah, it might be the only one you ever have.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, more improvements. The decorations bench received a visual upgrade to reflect that it will be used for decorations other than just the basic rustic set. I have not looked at the decorations bench yet today, but we'll hop into an open world and we will have a look.
Yeah.
Fix an issue where respawns could be limited while doing operations in open world. This limitation was only supposed to be active during the missions. The hunting missions.
Ah, okay.
Kill 25 drugs on Prometheus, and then no drugs will spawn except in a certain area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If the same happens during an operation, yeah, it should not. So I'm glad I fixed that.
Yeah.
Remove the biolab button in orbital workstation. In the orbital workshop menu. It wasn't supposed to be there yet.
Oops.
Biolab. It's been a while since we had like proper info about the biolab, and then they pulled it like, yeah, we're not going to do it, and then yeah, we're going to do it but differently. So I have no idea what to expect from the biolab at this point.
Yeah. A tantalizing teaser, though.
True, they did this on purpose.
Okay.
They added the user interface on the drills and the extractors to display the speed of it mines, the ore per minute it mines.
Oh. Yeah, because if you remember, whenever we used drills and extractors, we kind of had to calculate. We actually timed it for a minute to see how many revolutions it would make of the ore,
Yeah.
and then calculate how many that would give us per 20 minutes. So if we knew that an oil can lasted for 15 minutes, we could work out how many ore we would get, for example.
I have not checked them yet, but at least it should now tell you also like proper the speed difference between the tier 3 and the tier 4 ones and the workshop ones, if you're talking
Yes.
about extractors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they fixed the fish spawn in the pillars region of Prometheus. The spawn was set to a rate of 0, making it impossible to catch fish there in the pillars region. Not sure which region exactly pillars region is though. Somewhere on the Icarus Discord maps thingy, there are some maps. I was in screenshots at some point. There were some maps where all the different regions were listed, like this region is there and such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's been a long time ago since I looked at that map, so I don't know exactly anymore where the pillars region actually is.
Okay. Kind of sounds like it would either be Arctic or desert. Pillars, stone pillars, desert.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe someone from chat can tell us.
Maybe.
Okay.
Anyway.
Now, in this image, that looks like the Xenon backpack. I think it holds a quiver on the side. Didn't we have a backpack that used to do that before
There
they
was
turned
a
them
hunter.
into the survival backpack?
There was a hunter backpack with bow buffs, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. But it actually carried a quiver on the side of it, is what I'm saying. For your
Possibly, I
arrows,
don't
yeah.
recall. I never used it.
I know I used it. And that looks like an aluminium recurve bow. Compound bow, sorry.
Compound. It's compound by the looks of it.
Yeah, compound bow. They're so good.
Oh yeah. Put a proper alteration on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, this week, the Xenon backpack. This week's new item is the Xenon backpack, the first in a series of new backpacks we're working on with unique benefits and buffs for different playstyles. Well, this one's definitely for me, being the hunter.
First in a series. Interesting.
Well,
We're
don't
gonna get
forget
like,
they've already mentioned the medic's backpack.
yeah. And maybe I'll have to look into minor backpack again.
Yeah,
Especially, like, I've looked at it before, but this was before you could call down additional equipment from the space station using the orbital exchange interface. At that point, I was like, nah, I'll just keep it the survival backpack or the LM backpack for the extra slots.
yeah,
However, since you can call down extra backpacks or extra equipment nowadays, I'm gonna have a look again at the minor backpack to see if it's like worth it. If it's just like or weight reduction, then I'm like, meh, I don't care.
yeah,
I'll just keep on going till my backpack is full, and I'll walk back overweight. I don't care.
yeah.
But
We've done
if
that quite
it's
a lot.
proper, yeah. But if it's giving proper buffs, like more yield, then it's definitely going to be interesting.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway,
The
yes,
Xenon backpack is for the hunter and taxidermist and allows you to be able to harvest vestiges from animals without needing to use a taxidermy knife. That's good. I like that.
yeah.
Alongside this, it also gives you a 33% boost to skinning speed, 6 inventory slots, and a 50% wear rate reduction for knives when skinning, and a 50% chance increase to find rare meat whilst skinning, which is good because we don't get stringy meat quite as often in Prometheus as we used to.
True, but depends on actually on where you are, which animals you kill.
Also true.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure this backpack will give you stringy meat from Equix, for example.
No, but it would increase the chance to get it from from an Equix. So instead of getting it
Equix
from
never gives it.
one out of three, you would get it
Equix
two
never
out of
gives
three.
stringy meat. If it
No,
gives
but
rare meat, it's I think the gamey meat.
yeah, but instead of getting gamey meat out of one in three Equix, it maybe gives you gamey meat from two out of three, something like
Maybe,
that.
maybe.
That would make sense.
Yeah, but the less percent wear rate for knives when skinning.
That's really good. I like
Nice.
that.
6 inventory slots. I'd have to compare it with the other backpack inventory slots.
That's
However,
that's a whole roll. So for me, that gives me an entire roll
yeah,
extra.
but how much inventory slots does a survival backpack have?
Don't know. Can't remember.
The Lark Martinez one gives you 12 slots. It could be that the survival backpack also gives 6 slots.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then
quite
it's a trade
possibly.
of 6 for 6, so that's fine. However, you don't need no taxidermy knife no more.
Yeah,
Then it becomes very interesting. Because normally I'm running around with a titanium knife
yeah.
with
Well,
the
look at
electroshock attachment. So if I can skin animals with the same titanium knife, which I just kill the animal with, I can skin it without having to swap the knives, and I still get the visages. That's gonna be interesting.
yeah. Like me last night, and you were kind of like, oh wait a minute, I've got to. Too late.
Exactly.
That would have come in handy last night, right enough.
Yep.
Alrighty. The Xenon backpack can be purchased from the Orbital Workshop after being researched, and we'll have more backpacks in the future that'll cover other areas of gameplay as aforementioned Medic's backpack and possible Miner's backpack.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to keep an eye out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking forward to it. And there is a
Gilly
I-
armor, I think.
is it Gilly armor?
Looks like it. It's all covered with leaves and stuff.
Yeah, okay. And I believe that's Komodo, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty.
Komodo
So
with his eyes still open.
oops. Next week we have Hypatia Part 2 Olympus Operations, if you please.
So next week's update is going to be a big one as we bring Hypatia Part 2 Olympus Operations. Now we've been talking about the testing of the project over the last few weeks, and we've now reached the stage where we are getting final passes done for any bugs or blockers that have slipped through. Like the aforementioned spawning issue, like
Yeah.
respawn, limited respawns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We are also looking to release the open world exotic respawning as part of this update. And this is also in the final phase of testing as we balance the numbers. So that's why we have been seeing entries about the exotic meteor in the last couple of patch notes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
We are currently in the process of closed community testing, and open community testing will be opened this weekend for players on the experimental branch. So you want to have a look at the exotic respawning stuff, go get yourself into the experimental branch,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have a look already.
Yeah, community preview.
Yeah, experimental branch, so open community testing.
Yeah. And that definitely looks like the Gilly armor.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Support our project if you like what we're doing with Icarus and want to support our continued development. Consider purchasing one of our DLCs for a few dollars. It would mean a lot to us. You can complete the set. In other words, if there's anything you don't have, it'll give you what you don't have. And the Outposts bundle. And that takes us to the changelog. So it's quite a quick one today. So we'll see how we get on with the changelog here.
Yeah.
The new content.
It's basically the Xenon backpack.
Yeah.
Unlocked, rebalanced the bonus and costs. They did reorganize the workshop tree a little bit for future backpacks.
Yeah.
Good.
That makes sense.
The hunter's backpack skeleton mesh has been updated with the correct skinning, and they increased the size and the position of the backpack slightly. Visual changes.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's backpack is also unlocked in the workshop now. So we have actually two new backpacks, Hunter and the Xenon. Okay.
Well,
And
maybe we're not getting to see the hunter backpack yet. We'll have to double check that.
yeah. And fix the duplicate Xenon backpacks appearing in the workshop. Yeah. Only show it once, otherwise people will get confused.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
Fixing
now
it.
we're fixers. Yay.
Say some more translatable text entries, pending translation by the translation team. Destroying items, orbital exchange currency, repair bench confirmation, and sleep screen text. Those are no longer hard coded, but they are now translatable text entries, so can be translated into other languages.
We like that.
So they already mentioned in the patch notes themselves, the Pillar's fish spawn zone has been fixed. It had a fish with 0 weighting, so you couldn't catch them. Now you can.
That's good. That's good.
Committing uncommitted file. Yeah, good. Fixed a bug where exotics per minute was always 25. like whichever extractor you used. Now it calculates and displays the correct number per minute. Good. Fix returning to character select means players have no heads when they rejoin. Haven't you had it once?
Yeah, I
Well,
remember
actually,
that.
way back, indeed, I recall having had this as well.
I remember losing my head on the journey back to the space station. I got into my pod and I ended up with no head. I do believe it's in one of the early Triple F videos.
I told you, if you're not careful, you're gonna forget your head. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I lost my head on that mission, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I do recall vaguely something from like ages ago, where indeed rejoining the prospect. And like return to character select, and the next time you join back in, it was like, hey, where's my head? I forgot it in the space station.
Yeah, that it was funny. It was so funny. Okay, add some non-translated UI to the string tables.
So edit additional translatable text entries.
As mentioned above,
Exactly.
they replaced the boss map icons.
Okay, so I'll have to check. I think in my Styx open world, I have a helmet somewhere with an attachment which allows me to see bosses on the world map, so you don't have to put the scanner down.
Yeah.
Actually, I could as well make the scanner and put it on top of the base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then you
So,
run out of its reach and you still can't see it.
yeah, I know, but at least you can still see it on the map when you're in base. So yeah,
Yeah. It allows you to mark where they are.
true. They're still roaming, except for the Scorps, by the way. Scorpion Kings, because they changed the landscape for it, they don't roam, but like Sandworm roams
Yeah.
around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have seen that happening.
Oh yeah, we've literally run into it several times.
Yep.
it's been a hell of a shock, but it's been an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, and then you try to pull it up, and then it's just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep on running under the sand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
But we'll have to have a look at the new boss map icons. No problem.
Uh-huh.
So add pack meta check result to Sentry reports, pack files, the like the compressed files in the installation files and update files. Those are pack files. So they added a meta check result to the reports,
Okay.
which is especially handy for Rocketworks themselves. But also, if there's something going wrong during installation or update, at least if you send a report, it gives you some info about the pack files, and then hey, the checksum isn't correct for that file, so you have to re-download this one file only instead of like all the files, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fixed hitch caused by querying out of bounds texture.
I'm glad they're fixing hitches. I don't like the hitching, the hitches particularly, especially not when they are severe.
No, they're not good. Fixed a hitch caused by resetting radar scans.
Talking about unexpected results. Uh, so if someone joins your open world and goes into photo mode, I had it earlier this week, my hands and my bow all of a sudden became blurry.
Mm.
I was like, huh? What's happening?
Okay.
Turns out the other person was going into photo mode.
Ah,
Never had that before.
no. That's a bit weird.
Oh, anyway.
Mm.
Fix an intermittent ensure in the shelter subsystem. No idea what the what this would have resulted in. But if there's an issue and you fix it, I'm glad.
Yep, we like fixes.
Yeah. Fixed incorrect visibility setting that caused the Biolab tab button to show up in the hub in the space station.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's a bit
was
weird.
mentioned above already.
Mm-hmm.
Fix Snow Wolf and Hyena visage item icons.
Not quite by what you were saying earlier on.
Well, no, this is a different. This is just the
the
visage
icons.
icons
Okay.
themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
I have not done these during this week. I think Snow Wolf and Hyena visage. So I have no idea what was wrong with them.
Okay.
Fix issue where respawns could be limited while doing operations. Again, as mentioned above.
Mm-hmm.
Fix the Woolly Zebra trophy incorrectly showing the Zebra trophy instead. You will need to pick it up and place it back down to fix. I haven't done the Woolly Zebra one yet. Looks like the same issue they currently have with the Tusker one.
Yeah. That would sound about right.
Fix the chamois not dropping visages when skinned with the taxidermy knife. Already mentioned above as well.
Mm-hmm.
Adjusting stats to mention visages and not trophies. I thought they fixed this last week already. Apparently not everywhere yet.
Hmm.
Fixing Tusker vestiges. Oh, interesting spelling. Not set up correctly to drop. They do drop now, yes. However, crafting the trophy results in a visually
trophy.
in a Komodo trophy. It's correctly labeled, but visually it's just a Komodo.
Okay.
Fix an issue with recent bounce caching chains that cause some arenas of the map to be read as out of bounds. This must have to do with the whole Olympus missions then, I think. Operations. No, it's a
Okay.
fix. So it's, yeah, maybe in preparation of the Olympus map for Hypatia Part 2. Some areas there became all of a sudden out of bounds. Don't know, haven't played Olympus in ages.
Yeah, me neither.
And fix the Pygmy Lob visage being misnamed.
Was it not the rabbit?
Done it. No, I've made a couple of them Pygmy Lob trophies as well. I thought they were called Pygmy Lob visage. I don't know.
Hmm. Not the vestige, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well.
Okay. Future content.
Yeah. So
Our
meteor
favorite bit.
visual adjustments to match audio, adding in variable meteor speed. Again, the exotic meteor for next week's updates for Hypatia Part 2 exotics respawn in Olympus. Yay!
Yay!
More adjustments and improvements to the meteor strikes, nested events to have max instances, etc. Lots more distancing tweaks and fine tunes to the meteor audio events. Yeah, if it strikes right next to you, it should be louder than if it strikes on the other side of the map, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tier 1 purifiers can now be placed without being in shelter. Here I was thinking it's something you carry with you, but apparently you place it. Okay.
Alrighty.
Multiple variants because ground variant only fills when it's raining.
Oh, is this not the early stage water purifier?
Yeah, tier 1. So basically the predecessor of the Raincatcher, which is a tier 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you will have multiple variants then apparently. Okay.
Okay.
More fine-tuned to the meteor audio. Added a sandworm crossbow living weapon with rakes and animations.
Ooh.
Sandworm crossbow. We had the sandworm bow already,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's going to be crossbow. But still, also that living weapon part is mentioned, I believe, last week or the week before as well. Something about living weapon. I'm like, sorry,
Yeah, I mean, that's
is the
what?
thing gonna have a life of its own? Like deciding what to shoot all for itself? So you shoot a crossbow and you have to hope it doesn't hit yourself? I don't know.
Yeah, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
It's a living weapon, could have a mind of its own. I don't know. So be
Hmm.
friendly to that weapon.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Talk,
it might
talk
come back
nice
and
to it.
bite you in the behind, literally.
Nice crossbow. Good crossbow. I love you, crossbow.
Yep.
Just make sure you're outside of the house before you start swearing at it.
Yeah, make sure you have a fair distance away.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, chat, I will be carrying Echo's living weapon with me if we go out and she tries to leave it behind. Right.
Alrighty.
Cleaning device tier 3 was mentioned in last week's patch note already. Last week, I believe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Biofuel, slower variant of the organic cleaner, I reckon.
Yeah.
More meteor event stuff. Brutalist furniture set. Added text for Hubble boss item.
Ooh. Hubble boss?
Yeah.
Hubble, bubble, boss and trouble.
So, two thoughts I had about this. A Hubble boss, is this going to be like another bigger content update, codename Hubble, which will include a boss? And we had, before Prometheus came out, we had this other update with this special name. I don't recall the name no more, but so maybe we get another bigger update, which is going to include a boss, or this is a new boss in a regular update called Hubble or something. I don't know. But then I have no freaking idea what to think about it.
I would have said that the Hubble boss is the boss and that the text is for the items that you can pick up from the boss, given the fact that they're supposed to be skinnable. Like the Alpha Wolf is skinnable and you get claws.
I don't know. I mean, Hubble, I know Hubble as the telescope. That's about it. That's about all I know about Hubble. Yeah. So I have no idea what to think about this.
I think we have some more tantalizing teasers. Howdy, Moshpo. How are you doing? Yeah. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Howdy, Moshpo. Welcome.
Apologies if I missed your ultimate arrival, but unfortunately I had a window open above my YouTube page, so not good for me. Yeah, that's definitely a teaser for sure.
Yeah.
Could just be a code name.
Yeah, Hubble being codename.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the big rabbit boss though.
I know, Killer Bunny.
Exactly.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, there's your T3 cleaning device event and BP Imp.
Implementation, yeah. See, Arctic beds.
Has been
Additional
mentioned
for
before,
both.
but not for a long time.
Relatively short ago. And also like cave beds and Arctic beds. I believe the other one mentioned was cave beds. This one does state both bed types. So there will be 2 bed types. I thought the other one was a cave one.
Okay.
By the way, if it will be cave beds, I will be changing my shadow setting, so it's going to be darker in the caves again, just for fun.
Okay. I think we have some New Zealand spelling going on here today.
Yeah, I
I'm not
noticed.
liking the sound of this next one. Submitting spider nests, nest and textures. Hmm.
Gonna be nice.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we've got the spiders, right? But how
Lava broodlings, yeah.
how can a spider be an arachnid when it's only got 4 legs?
Because the rest is being chomped off by the rock dogs.
Hmm.
And that's why it's so aggressive now.
Yeah, but that makes it a quadruped, not an arachnid.
If it initially had 8 legs, but a rock dog came by and chomped 4 legs,
Yeah, but you
you
don't
only
see
have
4
4 remaining.
stumps. You don't see 4 stumps. Anyway, I'm just being facetious. Where are we now? There's your Arctic.
Scorpion fishing rod is being mentioned again.
Yeah, that was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. Fix a bug with a scorpion rod wouldn't launch the lure. Can't go fishing if it doesn't launch the lure.
Well, you won't be catching much without, indeed.
No, I mean you can hang the rod over the water for all you're worth, but if the lure is not in the water, then you're on a hiding to nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you catch the occasional blind fish, but
Mm-hmm. Okay, we've got some new items coming by the looks of this: the sandworm tendon, ice mammoth frozen wool, and the shield black wolf.
sandworm tendon, gonna be an extra drop from sandworm, I reckon. Extra item drop next
Yeah,
to the scales.
yeah, but what's that going to be used for? Is that just an enhancement to make the bowl?
Let's ask a different question. What the heck's a tendon?
A tendon
Tissue that
is,
attaches a muscle to other body parts, usually bones. Okay, check.
yeah.
What can it be used for? I don't know.
Well,
Replacement for
tendons.
rope. Maybe you can make rope from it. Extra strong rope or elastic rope.
Yeah,
Bungee cord.
I was going to say tendon has elasticity, so it might be getting used as part of the bow for the string. For the
Yeah, maybe. For the sandworm crossbow, maybe. You need
yeah,
the tendons. Yeah, makes sense.
yeah. Frozen
You can make a
wool.
catapult. You can make a catapult out of it.
Yeah,
Bungee cord.
yeah. I'd like the bungee cord off your
The crazy base
the,
from the top down. Oh yeah.
or even from the wall where we usually jump into the water in your open world.
The Olympus open world, the mountain base. Yeah.
Yeah, the mountain base, that one.
Yeah, where I checked the 100% fall resistance.
Yes.
I've never counted how much storage that one is. How much storage high. But then again, that one I definitely did have to put quite a few diagonal support beams in.
Yeah, but such that you don't really tend to see them.
Because they're inside.
Exactly.
Anyway, frozen wool.
Now, there's no point in being able to make a woolly jumper if it's not going to keep you warm, is there?
Now with frozen wool, can you even process it without breaking it?
You'd have to defrost it.
Yeah. I mean, we have the frozen wood if you use the cold steel pickaxe, the frozen ore if you use, frozen axe, cold steel axe for the wood, and the sticks. Frozen ore if you use the cold steel pickaxe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Frozen wood burns slower than normal wood, gives more energy.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen ore you can throw out for a random ore. Frozen wool, I don't know, maybe for some new clothing. That would mean we also get a new armor set. Or are they gonna change, for example, the fur armor, where you need frozen wool? I don't know. It's an ice mammoth. That means it's not going to be in Prometheus, because Prometheus does not have mammoths in the Arctic. No, it has no mammoths in the Arctic. Only has it in the swamp.
Yeah, because it's Olympus and Styx that has mammoths in the Arctic.
Yeah. Yeah, frozen wool. What could that be used for?
Well,
Wool, use it for things as fur armor or the Arctic armor. Or
well,
whatever.
if you look 2 down or 3 down, you've got added item ice mammoth armor fragment. So
Yeah.
maybe maybe see how you get like frozen miasma that's got like sulfur or silica or whatever it is in there.
Crystallized miasma.
Yes.
No, you mean the noxious crust.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe the frozen wool will give you an armor fragment.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, unfortunate.
Yeah.
As for the
Okay.
Black Wolf shield, a new shield. Better variant of the bone shield, maybe. With the Black Wolf tooth, the fangs. And then, like, returning melee damage to the attacker.
Could do.
Because if you have shields with a couple of those teeth sticking out on the side facing away from you, preferably, and then if an animal attacks you and it hits the shield, those teeth do the hemorrhage damage. So
Yeah, maybe a slight adjustment to the. I was actually thinking more along the lines of the wooden shield, the round shield.
maybe, but we do have a bone shield.
Hmm.
Then I would say like the perk, so to say, of the shield, the advance of the shield being like reflecting melee damage or causing causing hemorrhage damage to whatever is attacking you, as long as it's not a ranged attack, like
Mhm.
K-form spitting or needler
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah. Okay. Adjustments to shield impact, setting up mammoth shield hit, which would tie into what you were just saying about reflecting damage upon the attacker. Sorry.
Setting up mammoth shield hit. Do you have to see mammoth in combination with shield or mammoth with hit? So if a mammoth hits a shield, or are we gonna get yet another shield, a mammoth shield, big ass one, with which you can, I don't know, hit your enemies with? I don't know.
No, they're making an adjustment to the shield impact. So, like how much stamina it uses when you block an attack or something like that. It sounds to me like they're setting up a mammoth hit upon a shield.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, added frozen wool, central tendon, and ice mammoth armor fragment, icons and meshes, and the Black Wolf shield item. So Black Wolf shield is going to be an item, where frozen wool, central tendon, and ice mammoth armor fragments are going to be like materials.
Yeah, drops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this also means the Ecco and I'm armor fragment Ice Mammoth armor fragment is different from the Ice Mammoth frozen wool, but they're both going to be resources.
I've just noticed here. Ecco mammoth.
Just
Yeah.
that. The
Yeah.
Icarus Mammoth.
Yeah. I missed it until you said it.
Okay. Nah, so adding mammoth shields audio, but this does point towards a new shield being mammoth shield.
Yeah. Audio.
Yeah, so we are getting a mammoth shield. So that means the impacts to shield, the adjustments to shield impact, setting up mammoth shield hit. It's a mammoth shield hit.
Yeah.
So adjusting the hit impacts on the mammoth shield.
Yeah.
Adjust it / set it up.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that makes more sense now.
Okay. Arctic bed nest.
That not sounding particularly good.
Oh, why not? It's gonna be fun. We need a bit of a challenge. Come on. New decoration bench mesh, but this was mentioned above already, right? Yeah, as a new, not really future content, but it's in this week's update. Slug is gonna get a new skin.
Maybe for a slug variant.
We have the swamp slug and we have the arid slug. Arid slug, I'm not sure I've seen before, but I have seen it mentioned.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, slugs do like a bit of a moist environment. So how would it feel in an arid environment? But hey, Prometheus slug, so maybe he likes it.
Okay.
Building out a new cave network in the ice sheet region. Yellow quotes Prometheus again. New, not yet available map part.
Yeah. It's down south, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adding metal variant of spear throw whoosh. Updates to both whoosh events to unify signs.
How do you add a metallic whoosh sound for spear?
It does not state metallic. Now, metal is also a music style.
Adding metal variation of the spear throw whoosh.
So like boom, 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 whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Just saying.
Oh, now I've got to hear it now. Just to prove
Yeah,
it
sorry, I
doesn't
can't help you
sound
there.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and
dear
by the way,
me.
the ice mammoth is going to be a new animal. Submitting ice mammoth and textures.
Yeah.
So
Well, we
it
have the
is going to
swamp
be a whole
mammoth.
different animal.
Sorry, what's the mammoth we've got now?
We have two. We have the woolly mammoth, which is in the Arctic and possibly in the desert, looking at their at how they look. And we have the Colombian mammoth in the Prometheus swamps, the non-hairy variant or less hairy variant.
Okay. So the ice mammoth is going to be the woolly mammoth of Prometheus?
I don't know. It's in Prometheus, Styx, Olympus, or any combination thereof.
Well,
No idea. There's no info about it.
There are already mammoths in Styx and Olympus Arctics, so kind of
Yeah,
But
but
you
they
sort of
might
put an ice mammoth up there.
split those two as well. Like, but yeah, then again, a woolly mammoth you would expect in a cold environment, not really in a desert environment. If they would split it
Yeah.
off into a woolly mammoth and a ice mammoth, and then just call the Arctic ones ice mammoth, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, changing the names is all very well, but it just serves to confuse people, I think.
They should then at least also change the exterior,
Yeah,
change the appearance.
yeah.
Well, it might be indeed a Prometheus special mammoth, Arctic mammoth, ice mammoth, with I don't know, some ranged attack with frozen debuff, so you slow down a lot. That would be fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, we usually just tend to run right, we just kite it.
Indeed, Mossboat might be white, like an albino mammoth, but
Oh, yeah, actually, that would be good.
yeah. But if it does do a frozen debuff attack, and you kite it, and it does hit you, then you can't kite no more. It's gonna catch up to you and it's gonna stomp you to death. So it's gonna make it interesting if it would be able to do that.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
You would no longer be fisting the elephant, eh?
Um, well, you could still fish the elephant, but, you'd probably die trying.
Yep. He probably not gonna like it.
No, probably not. But then he doesn't like it anyway, so. Sorry, dude, but you are shit out of luck.
Hubble is gonna be a new update. Look, setting up the Scorpion crossbow, the mesh item icon, stats, talents, and stuff, featured locked to Hubble.
Ah, there you go.
So Hubble is indeed going to be another update, code name for update. So the Hubble boss is going to be a new boss in that update. Nice.
Ooh. That suggests that it's going to arrive with the new part of the map then.
Maybe, or is because they did say they want they were going to try to do those bigger updates like for all the maps,
Mm-hmm.
not feature locked to a DLC. So that would mean it would be a new world boss across Olympus and Styx and Prometheus. Now, which biomes are available across all three? In theory, only the Arctic, although one could say plains is comparable with grasslands.
Yeah.
Foresty area from Styx and Olympus.
Mm-hmm.
But Prometheus has no desert. Styx and Olympus have no swamp and no volcanic biome. Although bestiary says different. If you look in your bestiary, you click open Styx, you will see the volcanic and the swamp biome. But that's a different issue. But if this is going to be a boss across all three, then we're going to get a new boss in the Arctic. Cool. Or are the forest areas and the grasslands becoming more dangerous? Which is also very cool.
Yeah. Very cool indeed.
Because like the sandworm is desert.
Yeah.
It's not in the forest area. What other world boss do we have? Scorpion, desert and Arctic.
Yes.
What other world boss? Well, the Black Wolf, the Alpha Wolf, is supposed to be a world boss, although it's like a very small world. It's not a bigger boss. That is in the forest area, but meh, it's like a very easy one.
Yeah, that was like the first.
Yeah. So if they would bring us a boss to the forest area and to the grasslands in Prometheus, I'm gonna like it. Less
Sounds.
easy mode of play. Let's make it harder. Let's give it a bit more of a challenge. Obviously there will be people who disagree.
Yeah,
But
but then we can't please everybody all of the time.
exactly.
You know.
Yeah, gonna
Okay,
be
okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Adding Meteor close-up ear ring audio. So if it impacts right next to you, you're gonna have the nice earring.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're gonna get tinnitus for a little bit.
Yeah, that would be a nice ad. Yeah.
Yeah. Also adjustments to main events to distancing explosions.
Yeah, like the further away, the less noisy they are.
Yeah,
Closer by is harder, stuff like that.
yeah. And right next to you is deadly.
Well, then you have the earring.
Yeah, ringing in your ears.
So we are getting Scorpion Venom Sex.
Yes, I did notice that one. That's a pretty good one.
Well,
Again,
they're
with the
consequent because 2 lines below is also the
stop.
Scorpion Venom Sac.
Yes.
So we're getting a new animal. The Scorpion
Scorpion.
is distant relative of the Scorp, I reckon. But Venom Sacs, that's new.
To
We have
make.
the poison sex from the sex with SAC, just to be sure, from the cave worms.
Mm-hmm. So the scorpion's gonna
And
drop poison.
yeah, and you have the poison glands in Prometheus from mainly swamp animals.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Scorpion is gonna be dropping Venom Sac quote as well.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe you need it to make. You need that as another part for the Scorpion crossbow. Oh no, that was a Sandworm crossbow, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
Sandworm crossbow. I don't know where we're gonna use this one for.
Maybe you can use them to make like poison arrows instead of spoiled meat.
Maybe.
Could actually also maybe possibly use it to make the anti venom.
It's been a while since I've been hit by a Scorp, so I have no idea. Do they do poison damage as well, or is it just
No,
plain melee damage?
just plain melee damage or charge damage,
Okay.
or they pop up
Uh,
right underneath you.
Now, if you need this for making poison arrows, I do hope it will be a different type of poison arrows than the one you make with the spoiled meat, and stronger poison. Otherwise, what's the use? Spoiled meat is easy to make, safe to make. If you have to go out and kill scorps and collect the venom sacs to make poison arrows, I would hope we will be getting way stronger poison arrows from that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
More damage per tick.
Yeah,
Way more damage per tick.
yeah, we'll see. Man, they've done a lot of work on the new cave networks. It's the third time this one is mentioned. Building out a new cave network.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like there, and it's there, and it's also several above that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fixing ring nest events being too long, causing the sound to play for much longer than needed. Ring nest? Maybe either the spider nest or the bat nest.
Bat nest, I kind of think. I don't know. Could be either or, but it's interesting nonetheless.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Fixes for meteor visual effects to account for initial delay. Okay, glad we fixed
Can't
it.
wait for next week. Well, can't wait as in I'm gonna wait for next week. I'm not gonna do experimental, but still, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it. The exotic respawn open world only, not standalone missions. So you can't go like, okay, I'm gonna do this mission speed run, especially Olympus again. Way more limited exotic spawn locations compared to Olympus and Prometheus. So you know the one which we usually did. What's his name?
Spirit Walk.
Spirit Walk. So collect like 900 exotics. Wait for the exotic respawn. Do it again on the same mission. No, you're gonna be on open world. Yes. On a mission. No. That's fine though. Not really gonna make much of a difference, unless this is a one-time only occurrence, like they do with operations from open world. You can only do each operation once from each open world. So you want to do the same operation again from an open world, you either have to stop before you finish it, and then you haven't finished it, so what's the use? Except for the exotics respawn then, but that's only going to be Olympus. Or you have to start a new open world.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could go like, okay, I'm gonna start an operation on Olympus, and from my open world, I have like there's up tier 4 everything. I'm starting this operation. I'm gonna mine the exotics there, and I'm not gonna do any of the mission steps. And then I've mined the exotics. I abandon the operation, and I do it again. It is a way of easily grinding exotics. I mean, you can set up checks at all the exotic spawn points with a couple of extractors in, stuff like that. Then, what's the fun in that? I mean, sure, it's an easy way to get exotics, but there are easier ways. But there's no fun in that, you know.
Well, I mean, we used to rerun the exotic node mission. We used to speed run that over and over and over because you didn't have to do anything. You just needed to spawn, run in, hit a couple of nodes, and go. 10 minutes, done and dusted. You got easy.
Yeah, but imagine you have this operation which has like 3 exotic spawns with 280 each on average, and so you set up from your open world. You set up little shacks at each spawn point. Put a couple of extractors in the chest in the shed, generator or wind turbines or whatever, and then you start the operation. And then all you have to do is like go to the exotic spawns, put down the extractors, wait till the vein is dry, pick up the exotics, send them back up, and then abandon the operation. And then rinse and repeat. There is no fun in there.
No. No.
At least for me, there's no fun in there.
No, well,
maybe
I mean,
do it once just for the sake of it, but yeah. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
I hope the whole exotic respawn, the meteor event thingy. I have no idea what the trigger is gonna be. Can you trigger it manually? I don't know. If so, is it gonna cost you something? I don't know. I hope so, actually. But we'll see next week.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be good.
Yeah,
But that does
that was
indeed,
future content.
yeah, that does indeed bring us to the end of this week's update. Watch your eyes, peeps. I'm going to scroll back up. I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody who watched, anybody who lurked, and all who participated in the chat. Michael and Moshbo, thank you very much for joining us. We will be back in... can we say 20 minutes? Because I have to get myself something to drink and something to eat and bio break. So...
make it an even 24 minutes so we can start at the hour.
Okay, yeah. So we'll start at 11 o'clock.
GMT.
Yeah, GMT. Well, we will be starting on the hour for the subsequent gameplay. So I hope you'll all join us there. I'd also like to say thank you to Cornet for keeping on top of the Discord server and ensuring that peeps are kept up to date. Yes, we will be back on the hour. Until then, it's good night from me.
And good night from her.
And we will see you very shortly. And remember, peeps, it really is a dangerous world out there, so please take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.